If you've ever wondered why Japan has more centenarians per capita than any other country in the world, and why Japanese doctors themselves live remarkably long, healthy lives, what I'm about to share will reveal their simple dietary secrets. These aren't exotic foods or expensive supplements. These are everyday foods that Japanese physicians eat consistently and credit for their longevity and vitality. Japan is home to over 90,000 people who have reached age 100 or beyond, and many of the nation's doctors practice what they preach by following traditional eating patterns that have been proven over generations. Their approach to food isn't about restriction or complicated meal plans. It's about including specific nutrient-dense foods every single day. The most remarkable part is how simple and accessible these foods are. You don't need to shop at specialty stores or spend a fortune. Many of these longevity foods are available at your local grocery store and cost less than processed convenience foods. What sets Japanese dietary wisdom apart is the focus on variety, balance, and eating foods in their most natural state. Japanese doctors emphasize eating small portions of many different foods rather than large portions of just a few items. Today we're going to explore the specific foods that Japan's oldest and healthiest doctors eat every day, understand why these foods promote such extraordinary longevity, and learn how you can incorporate them into your daily routine, starting today. The first food that Japanese doctors eat without fail is fermented soybeans called natto. This traditional breakfast staple might seem unusual to Western palates, but its health benefits are absolutely extraordinary. Natto is made by fermenting soybeans with beneficial bacteria, creating a sticky, stringy texture and distinctive aroma. While it takes some getting used to, natto is considered one of the most powerful longevity foods in existence. The fermentation process creates vitamin K2, which is crucial for bone health and cardiovascular function. Vitamin K2 directs calcium to your bones rather than allowing it to deposit in your arteries, preventing both osteoporosis and arterial calcification. Research shows that regions of Japan where natto consumption is highest have significantly lower rates of hip fractures and heart disease. The vitamin K2 in natto is in a form that's highly bioavailable and more potent than K2 from other sources. Natto also contains nattokinase, an enzyme that helps dissolve blood clots and improve circulation. Studies suggest nattokinase may be as effective as aspirin for preventing dangerous blood clots without the bleeding risks. The probiotics in natto support gut health, which Japanese doctors recognize as fundamental to overall health, immunity, and even mental well-being. A healthy gut microbiome influences everything from digestion to mood to disease resistance. Traditional Japanese doctors eat a small serving of natto, about 2 to 3 tablespoons every morning with rice and sometimes topped with mustard, soy sauce, or green onions. If natto is too challenging for your palate, other fermented foods like miso, tempeh, or kimchi provide similar probiotic benefits, though they lack the unique vitamin K2 and nattokinase content. The second daily food is miso soup, which appears at nearly every traditional Japanese meal, including breakfast. This simple soup made from fermented soybean paste is packed with longevity-promoting compounds. Miso is another fermented food rich in probiotics that support digestive health and immunity. The fermentation process also makes the nutrients in soybeans more bioavailable and easier to digest. Japanese doctors particularly value miso for its high concentration of antioxidants and anti-aging compounds. Studies have shown that people who consume miso soup daily have lower rates of stomach cancer, breast cancer, and cardiovascular disease. The isoflavones in miso act as gentle phytoestrogens that may help balance hormones, particularly beneficial for women during and after menopause. These compounds also support bone density and cardiovascular health. Miso soup typically contains wakame or other seaweeds, which provide iodine for thyroid function, along with tofu for protein and various vegetables for additional nutrients. The combination creates a nutrient-dense, low-calorie meal that hydrates, nourishes, and satisfies without weighing you down. Japanese doctors often start their day with miso soup, believing it gently awakens the digestive system. Making miso soup is simple. Heat water, add miso paste and stir until dissolved, then add seaweed, tofu cubes, and sliced green onions. Never boil miso after adding it, as high heat destroys beneficial probiotics. The third daily food is fatty fish, particularly salmon, mackerel, and sardines, which Japanese doctors credit with protecting their hearts and brains well into old age. Japanese elders consume fish at nearly every meal, averaging about 3 ounces per serving, but eating it 2 to 3 times daily. This provides substantial omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation throughout the body. The omega-3s EPA and DHA found in fatty fish are essential for brain health, supporting memory, cognitive function, and mood while reducing dementia risk. Studies show that populations consuming high amounts of fish have dramatically lower rates of Alzheimer's disease. These healthy fats also protect cardiovascular health by reducing triglycerides, improving cholesterol ratios, stabilizing heart rhythms, and reducing arterial inflammation. Japanese doctors have remarkably low rates of heart disease compared to Western physicians. Fish provides high-quality protein that's easily digested and contains all essential amino acids needed for muscle maintenance, which becomes increasingly important with age. The vitamin D in fatty fish supports bone health, immune function, and mood regulation. Many Japanese doctors credit their daily fish consumption with maintaining their energy and mental clarity. Japanese preparation methods like grilling, steaming, or eating fish raw as sashimi preserve the delicate omega-3 fats that can be destroyed by high-heat cooking or frying. The fourth essential food is green tea, which Japanese doctors drink throughout the day, consuming anywhere from 3 to 10 cups. This isn't just a beverage, it's considered medicine. Green tea contains powerful antioxidants called catechins, particularly EGCG, which protect cells from damage, reduce inflammation, and may help prevent cancer. Studies show green tea drinkers have lower rates of numerous cancers. The combination of caffeine and L-theanine in green tea provides calm, focused energy without the jitters or crash associated with coffee. This supports mental clarity and sustained productivity throughout the day. Research demonstrates that people who drink 5 or more cups of green tea daily have significantly lower mortality rates from all causes, particularly cardiovascular disease and stroke. Green tea also supports metabolic health, helping maintain healthy weight and blood sugar levels. The catechins in green tea enhance fat burning and may help prevent type 2 diabetes. Japanese doctors prepare green tea properly by using water around 160–180 degrees, rather than boiling water, which can destroy beneficial compounds and create bitterness. They steep for only 1 to 2 minutes. Sencha is the most common variety for daily drinking, while matcha, a powdered green tea, provides even higher antioxidant levels when whisked into hot water. The fifth daily food is seaweed in various forms, including nori, wakame, and kombu. These sea vegetables are nutritional powerhouses that appear in multiple meals throughout the day. Seaweed provides iodine, which is essential for thyroid function and metabolism. Japanese populations have optimal iodine levels, contributing to their healthy metabolic rates and energy levels throughout life. These sea vegetables are also rich in minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron, along with unique compounds that support immune function and may have anti-cancer properties. The fiber in seaweed supports digestive health and provides food for beneficial gut bacteria. Some types of seaweed contain compounds that may help regulate blood sugar and reduce cholesterol. Seaweed is remarkably low in calories but high in nutrients, making it perfect for maintaining healthy weight while ensuring adequate nutrition. Japanese doctors often credit seaweed with their lean physiques. Nori sheets are commonly used to wrap rice and vegetables. Wakame is added to soups and salads, while kombu is used to make dashi broth that forms the base of many Japanese dishes. The sixth daily food is rice, specifically white short-grain rice, which might surprise people who've been told to avoid white carbohydrates. Japanese doctors eat rice at nearly every meal, yet maintain healthy weights and blood sugar. The key is portion control and how rice is consumed. Japanese servings are typically 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup, much smaller than Western portions. Rice is also always eaten with protein, vegetables, and healthy fats that slow digestion. White rice in Japan is often higher quality than mass-produced varieties elsewhere. and it's prepared carefully by rinsing and cooking with precise water ratios. This creates easily digestible carbohydrates that provide steady energy. Japanese doctors note that rice consumption doesn't lead to obesity or diabetes when eaten as part of a balanced diet, rich in vegetables, fish, and fermented foods. The overall dietary pattern matters more than individual foods. Rice also provides a neutral base that encourages eating more vegetables and other nutrient-dense foods. The Japanese meal structure typically includes rice, miso soup, a protein, and 2 or 3 vegetable dishes. The 7th daily food is seasonal vegetables, eaten in tremendous variety and quantity. Japanese doctors emphasize eating whatever vegetables are in season, prepared simply to preserve nutrients. Common vegetables include daikon radish, Japanese sweet potato, shiitake mushrooms, various leafy greens, eggplant, and countless others rotated throughout the year. This variety ensures a broad spectrum of nutrients. Vegetables are typically prepared by light steaming, quick sautéing or pickling rather than boiling or heavy cooking. This preserves vitamins, minerals, and beneficial plant compounds. Japanese doctors eat vegetables at every meal, including breakfast, consuming far more than typical Western diets. The fiber supports digestive health, weight management, and blood sugar control. The antioxidants and phytonutrients in diverse vegetables protect against disease, support immunity, and promote healthy aging. Japanese elders credit vegetables with their energy and vitality. The 8th daily food is tofu and other soy products, which provide plant-based protein and numerous health-promoting compounds. Despite controversy about soy in Western media, traditional consumption patterns appear remarkably beneficial. Tofu provides complete protein with all essential amino acids, while being low in calories and saturated fat. It's incredibly versatile and absorbs flavors from other ingredients. The isoflavones in soy support bone health, cardiovascular function, and may help balance hormones. Population studies show that lifelong soy consumers have lower rates of hormone-related cancers despite containing phytoestrogens. Japanese doctors emphasize eating soy in traditional fermented forms like miso, natto, and tempeh, or as minimally processed tofu rather than highly processed soy products common in Western foods. Beyond specific foods, Japanese doctors follow several eating principles that contribute to longevity. They practice harahachibu, eating until 80% full rather than stuffed, which naturally reduces calorie intake. Meals are served on smaller plates with numerous small dishes rather than large portions of single items. This encourages slower eating and greater satisfaction with less food. Food is eaten mindfully, with attention and gratitude, rather than while distracted by screens. This improves digestion and satisfaction while preventing overeating. Japanese doctors also emphasize food quality over quantity, choosing fresh, seasonal, minimally processed ingredients prepared simply to highlight natural flavors. You don't need to adopt every aspect of Japanese eating to benefit from these longevity foods. Start by adding 1 or 2 items to your daily routine and gradually incorporate more. Begin your day with green tea instead of coffee. Add miso soup to your lunch. Include fatty fish several times weekly and experiment with fermented foods. The remarkable longevity of Japan's doctors proves that food truly is medicine when chosen wisely and eaten consistently. These simple, affordable foods can transform your health and add years to your life. Your future self, living vibrantly into your 90s or beyond, will thank you for adopting these time-tested dietary wisdom from those who've proven its effectiveness through their own extraordinary longevity.